In the future, sometimes things get sequels. You don't expect them to get sequels.
Yeah, so apparently we're doing this. Welcome back, Space Cadets, to Hal and Dave's Trip to Jupiter, where we continue to play Sonic Heroes. So, yeah, there's no defense for this level. Anyone who says they like this level, I strongly recommend you go speak to your therapist.
It's a nice-looking level that is kind of bad.
I don't even like how it looks, honestly. Like,
okay,
so the colors are way too saturated. Yeah, like, look at this red. It's insane. Like, everything's really saturated, and they don't have very detailed textures.
The sad part is, I actually seen a casino that actually looked like this when I was with my dad.
Well, like, if it's in real life, you know, reality kind of balances it out. But when you're in the game, it's just, like, on the screen in your face.
Yeah, no, it is it's one of those things that it is a little bit much.
It's really garish, I find. Like, I don't know, hurts my eyes. So we're going to try to finish this level before my eyes start bleeding.
Not too late on that one, then. Look, Space Cadets, Hal is now Hal is starting to leak oil here, and,
I didn't know robots could bleed, Dave.
Well, all the robots bleed. It's just what do they bleed? Electricity? Do they bleed oil?
Apparently I have to not go in that direction.
You're a pinball machine.
That's what I don't like is, you know, the pinball levels in the 2D Sonics are kind of interesting. Like, I wasn't huge on those either, because you just lose control. Like, you have so little control over what's happening, and that's what kills it for me. You know, you want to turn me onto a game, make me feel like I'm completely in control of my character, and nothing is by accident. Oh, by the way, new mechanic here. These guys cannot be hurt by anything besides power attacks, which will destroy their shields, or you can do like that whirlwind with Sonic. And this, you gotta just like punch this thing.
Oh my god, I just realized those turtles are a reference to Kamen Rider.
Wait, are they?
Yeah, no, okay. So in Kamen Rider V3, and they might be turtles or tortoises, I gotta look it up, but the first major monster they fight in Kamen Rider V3 is, I believe, Cannon Tortoise. Or Bazooka Tortoise.
Wait, you want to see... Oh, no. If I had switched right before they appeared with me, I would have been sent back onto the board wherever they were bouncing around.
Anyway, he gets points because he killed the original two Kamen Riders until they came back to life, as you do.
What? He killed Kamen Rider?
Yeah, he killed the original Kamen Rider, and Kamen Rider V3 was like,
that's not cool.
I'll remember you until you guys come back later to establish you're alive again, but, you know... Cool.
That's not cool, man. Don't kill Kamen Rider. I mean, I guess he's gonna kill you, so it's like kill or be killed. So, you know what? I guess villains do be like that.
Look, he had a nuclear bomb on him. The double riders were like, we have to kill him before he kills the world. They had a choice, man.
Oh, yeah. Another thing they forget is the Team Blast. Going back, for those who were watching our previous episode and how this was inspired by watching the Game Grumps play this and, having zero ideas how the mechanics work. That Team Blast fills up with literally everything you do. Like, collecting rings, defeating enemies, everything. Oh yeah, so these UFO enemies will try to capture you. That's an interesting way to die in this game. Let's go down here. Alright, so yeah, like you can use the power attacks. Actually, I was about to use the whirlwind, but it's too close to the edge. Let's see if I can get the UFOs to capture it. Whoa, that's right. Ah! Who shot me? I can't see.
You can't.
It's like a blind person getting shot, and they're like, "Who did that?
Who did that?" There is no God, only Sonic.
Oh yeah, because they have multiple HP. Stop! I can't see the rings. Now featured Game Grumps gameplay.
Look, you haven't played this game in years, I assume.
Yeah, so the gold turtles, you have to hit their face. That's why he was, like, so hard. Because that's another trait of 3D Sonic games is you can't hit the broadside of a barn. So anything that requires precision, no good. Alright, let's just do it with Tails. Usually, if you do with your flight character, they send you to, like, a higher part. Obviously did not do that here, so I'm lying. But... Way to make a liar out of me, Sonic Heroes.
Sonic Heroes is just gonna do what it wants, man.
Yeah, really. This game does what it wants. And the player Okay, I fell down and I was inside it. I didn't even know where I was. But yeah, like the motion. Oh, I got rings. Yeah, rings do nothing for you though, besides protect you and give you a small
life.
score bonus.
Hey, they
Like
also
a
give you
negligible score bonus.
Well, they also give you life, but then you also have 99 life.
So thanks to the way the camera works in this zone, I have no idea if this is the one where they want you to fall off the bottom or go off the top.
It's everything and nothing.
Please get up there. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you have so little control over your motion. Now, you ever play Sonic Spinball?
Yes.
Yeah, like Sonic Spinball was like actually kind of good because it was a pinball game. Then you did actually have some control over your motion.
No, I actually played Sonic Spinball on one of like the Sega collections they put out like every so often.
Yeah.
Like I have the one for the Xbox 360, and I blazed through all the Phantasy Star games.
Wow, do you see what happened? I launch myself, but I get stuck on the other flipper. Okay, what happens if I fall off this one? I can't even... It's like Ocelot to Gray Fox. You can't even die right.
Basically.
Okay, so now we're here.
Yay!
This is the new place. We've hit a new low.
You're the lowest of the low.
Oh, hey, this is interesting. Okay, so the Grumps, when they're playing on a, I believe it's a PlayStation 2 emulator.
Yeah.
So they didn't have any drop shadows in that one when you're on those platforms, whereas we're playing on the Wii, playing the GameCube disc.
So basically...
So I always heard the GameCube versions were better. Oh my god, are we back on the same board?
Probably. We just have to...
thank god we're not. We're not. It's okay.
We have a checkpoint. We're good.
Yeah, checkpoint.
And see, you bounced up.
Yeah, I don't understand why this hallway has lasers over it, because I think you can get up there if you hit a switch somewhere, but of course, you know, trying to swing the camera around. So, you can turn the camera and it'll stay in place, but the moment you start moving, okay, no, not necessarily the moment, but usually it will snap back into place, and that's what, like, kills exploration in this kind of game.
That's fair. Like, God, now I'm just having flashbacks to Crash with,
Oh yeah, Crash Bandicoot.
Well, with all the boxes.
A better game.
I do like the original Crash trilogy. You know, when Naughty Dog was good.
Oh man, not touching that.
Look, I was not a big fan of The Last of Us 1, so I don't care.
I think the first Naughty Dog game I played, well, besides, I never had a PlayStation growing up, so I just played Crash demos at, like, baby toys.
I have the entire Crash trilogy, the original one.
Oh,
I have every Naughty Dog Crash game except for the racing one.
Yeah, so I never played Naughty Dog games until it was Uncharted.
You were going into Uncharted territory.
Yeah, the other games are pretty good.
I like Uncharted 2, alright. It's my, but I'm not the biggest fan of the entire thing. Uncharted can be fun. You got a D for dicked.
Damn, now I'm starting to seriously question how I got those A ranks.
You were,
we can go into level select and I can prove that they're there, but I don't remember how they got there.
You just did them while drunk. You just were like...
Yeah, drunk at the age of, like, 14.
Well, yeah, you were drunk with power.
That would have been the only thing I would have been drunk with at that age. I was a good boy.
You were a good little Catholic boy?
Yeah, I was.
Well, you know, I was a nice Jewish boy who was just like, yo, hey...
Oh, look, Knuckles died.
Knuckles is dead?
No Knuckles allowed.
Knuckles, how could you die? You were the chosen one.
Yeah, we're in these, like, roller coaster level designs here. So if they fall off, they kind of die, and then you gotta, like, wait for them to come back once you land off the board.
Actually, in the Sonic comics, Knuckles was the chosen one, what I'm saying.
Did he bring balance to the Force?
Well, do you want me to tell you about Knuckles' comic origins? Because it gets weird, man.
Besides being, like, a Echidna Guardian of the Emeralds?
He's a radioactive Echidna Guardian.
Radioactive Echidna bite?
So, his father predicted that Knuckles was going to be needed, so he had Knuckles exposed to radiation as a baby. So he put Knuckles' egg into a microwave. to power it up.
You know, that's one of those stories that one should stop telling at the first sentence.
I just wanted to point out, look, Knuckles' father had a bad dream, so he just microwaved the baby.
So, it's The Last Jedi?
Maybe, I don't know. The Knuckles comic stuff I've only read synopsis of, but I'm waiting.
I mean, like, Luke Skywalker has some vision of, like, Kylo Ren, or what was it, Ben Solo?
Yeah.
Going to the dark side, and so he tries to stick his lightsaber in him.
Yeah, you know, that's what you do if you stick if your kid's gonna go evil, you stick your lightsaber in them.
Yeah, he just wakes up and he's like, "Oh, Uncle Luke, what's up?" And then you just see wily old Mark Hamill, like,
I'm a monster now. I'm not a big fan of that as a character.
Yeah.
Honest. Well,
I thought it was interesting. Like, some of the parts were kind of interesting. Like, I'm kind of with Luke about how he's like, yo, the Jedis were actually awful as an order. Because it makes sense relative to the prequels where, yeah, they kind of did just sit there and on their high horses acting like nothing was wrong.
Oh my god, Sonic is dead!
But, you know, then the rest of it.
Well, look, not to get into Last Jedi stuff,
Yeah, really.
but I'm just saying that Knuckles is a...
They take your friends.
No!
Yeah, he's in the UFO. So it's like those... I guess Sega makes the UFO capture games in Japan.
Yes, to be fair, in Yakuza, they're often very important side missions.
I knew we were going to bring up Yakuza.
Look, man, I can't help it. I've been...
No, I was about to, actually. I was like, resist the urge.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
and then all of a sudden you're just like, Yakuza. And I'm like, yes.
Look,
someone else did it.
Look, man, it was one of the only games that... I'm right now a little strapped for cash, so I have, like, all the Yakuza games on my PS4. So I've been going through them for some gameplay.
To pretend that you're a Japanese gangster who does have cash?
Yes.
That's a good fantasy to have, honestly.
Look, well, to be fair, Kiryu's actually rarely a gangster. It's more like, I'm just a bum who has a lot of cash, which is where you want to be.
Yeah, let's nuke these guys. No music again.
Like, it would be cool if they had...
You know, it's taken me like an hour to get around to remembering to comment on how I hate, like, the textures on these characters. Or lack thereof.
They're very shiny.
Yeah, there's... it's just, like, flat color. It's really... Wow! There we go. Oh, no. Wrong flying character.
Oh yeah, you have to glide.
Yeah... Okay, yeah, like that, and actually a whole lot of this game feels like them trying to like reach to justify all the characters in your party. Again, fixing what wasn't broken.
Well, you know, you have to be the strong guy and the bad guy.
You know, if we actually put this up, this is gonna be our first Sonic game we played.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you're right.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have started out with an actual really good one. Oh well.
But didn't we joke at like one point? It's like, yeah, our first Sonic game's totally gonna be Shadow the Hedgehog.
Well, plans change, people.
Well, you know, sometimes you get inspiration from unexpected places. Or expected places, I don't know. Whichever this one counts as.
I'm not a grump about it.
Yeah, you're not so grump.
I'm very much not.
I don't know. I feel like I tend not to grump too hard when we play them.
To be fair, I think we're pretty even keeled most of the time.
We don't. We'll figure out what our shtick actually is besides playing video games on the trip to Jupiter.
Look, man.
Wait,
sometimes I'm just.
Where am I going with? I passed right through that thing, by the way.
You did.
Oh, this is the one where you got to fall off. God.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I can't even die right. There we go.
You can't even die like a man.
I was gonna say. Yeah, like bits like whoa. Okay. Whoa. And I was just about to compliment how it wasn't a bad part of the level, and then I fell to my death, and it got way worse. My brain jinxed it.
You did your best. You tried so hard.
That's the first time we died, so it's alright.
And the light moved away from you.
But,
the spirit never dies.
Yeah, like the score resets to 0, so not like we were actually getting all straight A's to begin with, and now we are definitely not. But it's so, like, when you defeat them in one homing attack, it's like this satisfying pop, but it's so, it's like the opposite feeling. Like, whatever dopamine hit you get from destroying them with the homing attack, you get the reverse of it when they don't die that way.
You could say it's it's a reverse of the casino system. I wonder how to...
Oh god, you're right. We're in a casino and it's just messing with our head. That's what it is. Like, they make you feel good and that's how they get you, and then they start taking all your money and you're like, you just want that good feeling again.
Yeah, no. You're gonna do anything for that good feeling. Oh god, I recently saw a review of, like, I don't know. I talked to my dad about, like, actually going to casinos, and it's always a good idea of, just have a hard limit.
That's what I've heard, yeah. You just... You set aside what you're gonna spend, and that's it.
Well, like when I went with my dad, I got about 500, and I left with 400. So...
You lose some, you lose some.
Honestly, at least I didn't lose all of it. But the food was cheap, so I was able to get something nice there. Casino...
I figured casino food there.
No, casino... Depending on the casino, most of them will have cheap food because they want you to spend on the games.
Yeah, that makes sense. That just came to me right as you were saying that.
Like, so...
See, I was just thinking of it like the same way as like other entertainment venues like movies or a zoo or something where everything's like twice the price once you get inside.
No, that's actually one of the nice things is you can actually get, depending on the casino, you can get a good, decent meal for cheap, especially if you're not the one who's there gambling. You basically just have a nice time there, dinner. Like, I was able to feed my little cousin while we were there.
Aw. Whoa.
Like, for about $20 or so?
Nice. See, now you're just making me hungry, and I suddenly remember that, like, because of the COVIDs and some other stuff, my schedule's gotten so irregular that I sometimes forget to eat.
No, I've been actually...
Because I'll be, like, in the middle of something like this, and then it'll, like, be hours later, and I'll be like, oh, I should have had dinner 3 hours ago.
But yeah, no, like...
Which is exactly where we're at.
Like, here's the thing. If you want to have a nice time at a casino, don't spend money on the games!
If you want to have a nice time at the casino, just be an observer. Oh, right. Okay.
Live vicariously through someone who has a lot of money.
Watch the old lady playing the slots and spending the last of the money her husband left her. Alright, this is tedious. Partly, like, if the camera worked better, it'd be less tedious to, like, come in here and try to find the switch.
That's true.
So that's what we're after, is some kind of switch. Oh, I think that's a switch.
You found it.
Unless there's, like, multiple switches. Oh, thank God, no. Let's go! Sometimes there are multiple switches that actually require you to place your teammates on them. Oh, yeah, actually, I think I can illustrate that thing I was saying about how they have, like, a fixed height. No, okay, let's see. If I fly into this... Like, no matter how high this thing bounces you, you hit a ceiling as soon as you hit fly.
Okay.
And you can make it look really funny if you really screw it up.
Fair.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, this stage is such a gimmick.
Well, that's usually what all casino games are. To be fair, you also brought up, like, how they're trying to go back to the Genesis roots in this one.
Yeah,
and casino...
that's totally why this exists.
I'm trying to remember if the Sonic Adventure...
But Casino Night Zone was fun because you still felt like you were in control of your character. Whereas here, it's just like, God, I hope these slippery controls don't throw me to oblivion.
I don't want to go to oblivion. I'm not...
We're going to Skyrim instead.
Oh, God. Skyrim. The game where you don't play it unmodded.
Yep.
Am I wrong?
Oh, God. So... if one of your characters falls off, it's actually possible to, like, switch to the other one, like, if you're about to fall off. But it looks like our friends have met an untimely demise.
Well, you know, this is just clearly what the fan base truly desires.
But you know how you can really tell that they died? They finally stopped talking.
Oh, they're just now quiet and forever.
Sweet silence.
sweet, sweet Sonic silence.
Oh, nope. He came back to life and immediately started talking again. Like, it's not just this game. It's very much like a lot of kids' games where they fear silence. Like, the characters must constantly talk.
Nah, that's the same true of, like, old school kids dubs, like, the Digimon dub.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, no, one of the reasons... Go back and watch it, and you'll notice that they're talking through quiet scenes, like, all the fucking time.
That's right. Well, I remember noticing that when I started to, watch uncut anime, is they don't fear silence. In fact, they like to use it sometimes in anime to emphasize their scene, whereas Western cartoons and dubs fear silence. They're like, the moment the noise stops, the children will change the channel.
Basically. A good example is the Digimon movie where the best part of the movie, the Omnimon part,
yeah.
You'll have Kari narrating over Tai and them going to the digital world. When that doesn't happen in the fucking original, they just go.
Was that, like, spliced together from, like, 3 different movies in Japan?
Yes. Okay. So the first part of it was spliced from the pilot movie.
I will say, what I want to notice is, since we got Eggman taunting us in this fight, this is the last time Dean Bristow voiced Dr. Eggman before his death.
Oh, wow.
And I believe it was his death. Yeah, like, he was like a heart attack or something, because he was like, I want to say like almost 60. But, too young to die still. But then Mike Pollock, who was voicing Eggman in the Sonic X dub, stepped up and was like, hey, I realized you're going to need a new actor. And, but then that's like what prompted them to just be like, yeah, whole cast, 4 kids. 4 kids now, everyone. That kind of sucks for everyone else involved. Because... Well, yeah, because was it like 4 kids was in New York, whereas they had previously been using like California voice actors?
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
I will say that still kind of blows overall.
Oh, it does. Especially considering, I don't know, I assume the technology was there back then too, but nowadays, it really does not matter. I'm going to team blast these guys. It does not matter where you're
located. I follow
some
voice actors on Twitter, and they're basically like, yeah, we can just do this from like our homes now.
Oh,
if you have the right setup.
Exactly. You just do it at home. Especially now. They don't want people going into like that recording booth and then spreading the COVIDs. It's like one guy comes in there and doesn't know that they've got it, and then the next guy comes in and does his lines and then gets sick.
Yeah, basically.
We're kind of laughing about it, but like that's a serious concern.
Look, guys, we joke, but we take this seriously. Arnold Schwarzenegger's taken seriously. So
I know he's hanging out with his donkey.
Yeah,
Love that guy.
Oh yeah. But like I said, the fucking turtles.
Turtles. Oh wow, death by turtle.
Wait,
I just saw my life counter. I apparently had 98 lives.
Yeah, I was just like, dude, you're like, we're gonna be fine. You're at like 98 lives.
It's more of a pride thing. My fragile ego has been damaged.
Your fragile gamer ego.
My fragile gamer ego as I try to call out popular YouTubers.
Your fragile ego.
Well, like I said, I at one point was like super good at this, so I don't like to admit that because I haven't worked out in years that I now can no longer bench press.
The sad part is that I'm going to the gym this week because my gym just reopened.
Oh, nice.
So I haven't gone yet because I have to develop that courage and
just wipe everything down. That's what my mom's been doing.
I'm also gonna go super early in the morning before a lot of people come in.
Yeah, that's good.
So we'll see.
Can't live in fear forever. Okay, why am I've been trying so hard to hit that top one. The homing attack generally goes in the direction that you're facing, but sometimes it says fuck you and pulls a 180. Or what's that wrestling thing? I'm gonna pull a complete 360! To which our, one of my friends who loves wrestling is like, he's like, yeah, that's, you're still facing the same direction.
I actually was recently watching Double or Nothing, the AEW.
Oh no, I lost my teammates somehow, and so Tails starts throwing these, like, dummy rings.
Dummy rings.
Yeah, I think this is the first game where he did it, and I hate it. And because, for some reason, you know, rather than whipping things with his tail like he did in Sonic Adventure, they were like, let's give him dummy rings for some reason. And that's his, like, primary attack in Sonic 06. And it's like, are you serious? But it's even worse because, at least in this game, they're, like, dimly textured, so you can tell that they're fake. In Sonic 06, you can't. They just get mixed in with all the other Havoc physics objects.
Oh, God.
And then you're like, why can't I collect rings? Is the game glitched? And you're like, no, this part was actually intentional. Oh, wow, they all got captured.
Don't worry, you leveled up.
Yeah. Like I said, I like fighting like this with Sonic. It's the only way that feels comfortable in this game. Actually, no.
Just Team
Okay,
Blast.
yeah, right. I was saving the Team Blast just for this. Actually, I like how Omega fights if you do Team Dark.
Oh, yeah.
Team Dark's just better in every way, honestly, because they have all of the abilities that's good about this team, and then more abilities.
That is really
Specifically,
Chaos Control?
Yeah, specifically their Team Blast freezes time, and it not only freezes... Okay, dummy ring time again. Where's the real rings in this level? It's a legitimate question here. Yeah, Team Blast, like, I don't even know what Sonic's... Like, they're all supposed to have some kind of lingering effect. Oh, they're metal. Gotta use Knuckles.
Knuckles smash!
Oh, look, the dummy rings are still here, at least. We, like, lost all the rings in the stage. Uh-oh. Are they falling on us? I hate how, like, sometimes you launch your teammates at them and then they... Oh my god, they got me.
Yeah. Ooh, what you say?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Ooh, not you!
Careful what you say. Yeah, well, like I said, I wasn't trying to, like, truly defend this game and be like, it's a masterpiece or anything. I think it's not quite as hard as they were making it out to be. But, yeah.
Look, it still has its problems, but we're here to...
Well, like, oh my god, like, shooting things off screen like this is an ongoing camera issue with 3 Sonic games. So that, like, leap of faith stuff.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to be using Knuckles during this part. But,
Well,
like, honestly, so yeah, Chaos Control for Team Dark freezes time, not only all the enemies on screen, but also the game timer itself, which means you get mad time bonuses out of them. And, like, Omega, as a power character, has, like, some rotating cannon gun turret thing he does. Way better than anything Knuckles can pull off. Oh, see, look, I hit the ceiling. Damn it.
You hit the ceiling.
I hit the ceiling. Okay, so apparently you get a bubble shield from hitting this.
Oh.
Alright, you guys get the Team Blast, and then I'm going to pick up the other one. Wait. Yeah, because you see the gauge going down after you use it.
Yeah.
So I think their bonus is, like, Tails can do really good shots. I don't know. Whoa. Lock on.
Lock
on.
But you're doing a lot better than your first attempts.
Yeah, I started focusing. Because there's like that idea, right, that like when you're laughing, your coordination actually goes down.
That's all true.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you defeat those guys in like a second.
Yeah. We got like Knuckles Volcano going on now. I wish you could transition into the slam dunk animation after hitting the top of that spring, though. Alright, Turtle, get out here. Stop turtling.
Stop turtling.
Oh, Tails, stop it. Tails.
Sonic!
Down, boy. Jeez, it's like a freaking dog we just got.
Aw.
My family got a dog, and it loves exactly one person in this house, my teenage cousin, and barks relentlessly at everyone else.
Yeah, I recently I had a good time with my sister's dog when she actually came over to visit. He's a good boy named Otto von Bismarck.
I was gonna say, ours is just called Princess.
Princess.
Not a particularly creative name. Alright, so... just try not to flip ourselves off the edge.
Look, look, it's Sonic. He can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude.
Yay, we did it.
We did it. There is a god. All it took was for you to sacrifice your dignity and gamer pride.
Yeah. But what was it all for?
Well,
why are we still here? Just to suffer?
we have to fight for Uncle Chuck.
Oh, man. Real Canyon Space Cadets. Tune in next time.